You just came from the mines and got some pretty good freaking loot. But oh no, the troublesome player is back again, and we all know that he'll stop at nothing to get that loot. Even if you made impossible vaults, he finds a way in. If you're having this issue, then you might want to invest in the laser door. Yes sir, this door will keep all the noobs out of your vault, and you can leave the game rest assured that your loot is safe. Just, how do we build one?
Zombie apocalypse.
To build one of these things, all we're going to need is just a command block, an anvil, a name tag, an armor stand, a sunflower, oak button, a lever, redstone dust, and stain lantern, and a block of iron. And the first thing we want to do is we want to grab out an armor stand, oak button, sunflower, name tag, anvil, and command block. If you do not know how to get a command block, you will see that it's not inside of the creative menu here. And see, I cannot find the command block. So in order to get that, you're just gonna /give at self command block, and there you go. One should appear right into your hand. And now the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to rename the name tag A. The reason for this is because we're going to try to choose the most easiest and unique name that we're going to do, so then we can reconfigure whatever that is. And we're going to be reconfiguring an armor stand because they don't naturally spawn inside of Minecraft. So now we're not going to need the anvil anymore. And then now here's the reason for the sunflower before I continue on, is that the armor stands, what we're going to do is we're going to reconfigure this armor stand right here to look like the laser that you saw previously inside the video. And as you guys probably see, they probably weren't spread out as if like this, so they're kind of like really in between each other, and then you're gonna need all these pistons and pushing around, and it's just too much of a hassle when you can just use 2 command blocks to make this. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go ahead and rename this A right here. That's where you can tell that's A right now. Place 2 command blocks as so, and we're gonna place a button. And now the sunflower is basically gonna tell where it's gonna be north, south, east, west. So north is sunflower, be there, south, and this would be east, and that would be west. And the command block would automatically spawn it to spam build on the west side of the sunflower that's facing towards you. So even if I were to place it right here, facing that way, it's only going to go in this general direction that way. I'll show you an example in a second. So we're going to go ahead and place this right next to that. Do an A, make sure that's A. Go to here, make sure this is a button right here. Then we're going to go into command output. And the first one we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put inside of this first command. Let me go ahead and get my commands right quick. Basically, we're going to put in the first command, which is going to be /execute at e name coordinates TP at self coordinates, and then 0.2. That's just going to make it so it spawns 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, and it will spawn about five armor stands in basically 1 slot. And then we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it to repeat. A little bit of advice for the future for this is that every single command block is going to be set on repeat. And the second one, it's going to be this one, the summon armor stand. And then now what we're gonna do is make sure that they need redstone and they're unconditional. Same thing here, unconditional needs redstone. And now this one that's named at A will spawn in a bunch of armor stands this way, like this. Now that we have this, and just a little example right here, if I were to place it facing this way, even though I named it A, let me break all these right here. Even though I named it A over here, it's not going to go that way that you think it is. It's actually going to come towards me. As you can see, it came this way. It's only going to go in this direction right here, and I'm just going to break all of those like that, and we're just going to go place like this. Another thing I wanted to know is that if you wanted to make it more, you can. I would not recommend going more than 2 or 3. The only reason for that is because of the amount of lag this actually can create because of that. So we're just going to stick with the default of 1. And just gonna go like that. Okay, Mrs. Sheep, can you please move? Thank you very much. And then now, I didn't force it. It wanted to go. It was motivated. Now we're gonna now we don't really need these things anymore. We don't even need the name tag, to be honest, anymore. All we're going to need is just the lever, redstone, and these blocks right here that is just mainly for all looks. So I like the look of these sea lanterns being the things that are powering the lasers. So that's why I'm gonna choose them. As you can see, I can't place blocks right now. You probably hear me clicking. I can't place any blocks to place it here, but because this is in the way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go and break it. So it's pretty much even. An even amount. As you can see, like maybe like 3 or 4 of them are fitting inside of one little thing. That's what's the point of those command blocks right there was for. And on either side, I'm gonna choose this side. If you want to choose the other side, you can. You can mirror it if you want. Or you can place it anywhere that you want. Just make a really long redstone to connect it. I'm just gonna place it right here, and I'm just gonna make like a little bit of a tiny bit of a wall, a tiny bit of a wall on this side, just so that it doesn't show. And what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and put our command blocks starting from this point right here. We're going to place 4 of them inside of like a broken plus symbol, right? This, and you know what? This is gonna be a good time to change them all to repeat before you continue with anything. There you go. All of my command blocks are on repeat, and I even decided to label them 1, 2, 3, and 4 in a way that we're going to be putting all the redstone to get all the commands together. So the first commands, we're going to go on the first one like this one right here, number 1, and we're going to input the command execute at E-type armor stand, random coordinates, particle, Minecraft obsidian glow dust particle. And now, if we go ahead and place this lever on it, we'll notice that there will be like a little bit of like a particle effect going on the bottom row. That's what we're looking for. But what about the top row? What about the second tier? Well, we can fix that by making a second one that's going to be quite similar, which is going to be at execute at E-type armor stand particle Minecraft obsidian glow dust particle 1.5. By the way, guys, if you have any trouble following along or pausing because I'm speaking too fast, all of these commands are going to be in the description. And this was number 2, by the way. Now, when I go ahead and link these bad boys up to this one lever right here, you'll notice that it starts going all the across to the top as well. And now we can move on to the third one. But like, let's look at it. Let's face it. All these armor stands are in the way, or they're really just in the way, and it really takes away from the effects like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this one, number 3, and we're going to put in this slash effect at E-type armor stand invisibility 2 true. That's just to make sure, because since it's 2 blocks high, that's why it's we're gonna have that there. And unlike all the other ones, this is the only one that's going to be always active. And then now we're just going to link that up. So then now it turns out to be invisible. Now the reason why we're going to have this as always active and rather than needs redstone is because of this. As you can see, let me turn this on and turn it off. As you can see, it should all bring back all the armor stands. So it takes away the illusion that we're looking for, that there's actually just lasers popping out of nowhere and we can all tell that it's just the armor stands. That's why we have this here as always active. So then it looks as though we're just adding in lasers and taking it away from clicking the lever. And now let me just go ahead and slash set world spawn. And there we go. I'm gonna go give a little demonstration right here. Just a quick one. I'm in game mode survival now, and as you can see, even though I turn on the lasers, I'm not taking much damage, which isn't very laser if you think about it. So that's what we're going to go ahead and go into game mode C, and we're going to go into this 4th command block right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to put in slash execute at E-type armor stand effect instant damage. Radius is 0.5. If you want to, if the more that you bring up the radius of, you don't even have to get like close to it, but I'm gonna keep it at 0.5 so you actually have to touch it in order for it to take damage. And we're gonna have instant damage 2 and 2. You can change it to 1, 0.5 depending on how much damage you want. I have it as 2 and 2, so it kind of insta kills even with max enchanted netherite armor. And we're just gonna link that up as well. And there we go. Now if I go into game mode S, and I kill myself through here. As you can see, it killed me. And as you can see, because of the radius that we set, I kind of like touch it before I die. See what I mean right there? So, oh, it's kind of raining. Let's go fix that right quick. And there we go. So now we have fully functional working laser door. The only thing left to do now is just make this a little bit more wally, place a lever, and just make it a bit nicer. Honestly, wait, hold up. Did I configure any of this? No, it's good. Sometimes if you click too fast and come out of it, you might actually hit a WASD key or something. What is this guy doing here? Travis, can you please go?
Laser vision. I'm Iron Man.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
I'm doing laser vision.
Go.
I'm able to do lasers that way. I like Iron Man.
My gosh.
Wee,
Well, anyways, that's
Iron
how you make a
Man.
laser. And just to let you know, I just want to make sure you guys know this is still armor stand. As you can see, I just gave an armor stand sea lantern. It didn't go away. And one more thing, I just want to make sure that you guys actually know is that if you have this activated anywhere across the world, it will actually have the laser effect. So if you don't,
I'm destroying blocks with my laser vision.
so actually if you think about it, you kind of want to have this off if you don't want to have red holding your armor,
Or red lag.
because that kind of would be weird. Okay guys, one more thing that I actually forgot to tell you is that there's gonna be like a log in the side that's gonna be putting a bunch of lag. It's like, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it true. As you can see, yeah, this is actually lagging it up. It's actually lagging me up for all this. So because of this, if you want to fix this, all you have to do is just /gamerule commandblockoutput and change it to false, and there we go. As you can see, the performance is a lot better without having all of these outputs. Like I was talking for maybe like what, 20 seconds. Look at this. That's sure to lag a game right there. So that's just a simple way that you can fix it. Okay, now I can go ahead and join into my world, and as you guys can see, all of my stuff is still here. Hold up, because my security just never fails, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm in. Wait, where's my Travis, wait, what the heck are you? Yo, no, I'm sorry. You can keep the loot.